Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start another live stream. We're going to be doing a day in review. Finally, get my streams back to working. I've been streaming pretty regularly, and it was telling me I was going live, but it wasn't actually going live. So that's hours of gameplay I thought I had that don't exist. So good for us. So we're going to hop right in. Finally getting some duo wins, both pretty much in the same format. Just really struggling with the skill-based matchmaking that Fortnite's added in. I've been playing a lot more Storm Wars because it's just been frustrating after knocking off so many wins this season to go to being in the top 4, top 3 every match just to die. Like it's so on the edge of that skill threshold. Really frustrating. I guess I got left behind by the bus. Alright. Is it ever gonna load me in? Or are we just not doing that? Alright, here we are. Wow. Really uneventful game it looks like. So today is October the 3rd. Finally back into October, middle of the football season. Finally gonna be starting to get some better games, games that matter, have season, implications. Sure, this game going to Mexico. We don't land here much anymore. It is consistently a decent landing place. We should get quite a bit of action early on. It didn't show up, but I hit a guy earlier. I was watching the wrong camera. Hit him for 50 white right before this, I believe. That should have hit too. That made me sad. Oh, so I could have died though. So I guess it turned out pretty good. This makes me so mad. I don't know what hitbox I was shooting, but those shots are on. That is crazy. I guess the register I was hitting the top of that ramp, but unless there was some extreme drop right here, I don't know. That also makes me a little frustrated in replay mode. That constant whistling noise, like I'm diving. That's the worst. I always complain about it, but I do not understand how Fortnite can have a replay the system this bad. When Black Ops 1 had a better replay system. I wanted that shot. Thank goodness I have full health. And another decent clip ruined by a replay system. Glitching all around. So I'm gonna sit here, heal up a little bit, and what ensues after, it's a little weird. I didn't expect what comes next. I'll put it that way. So whenever my teammate gets knocked and I have a chance to pick him up, there's already like a 50% chance of us winning, almost 100. Just something about games where he gets knocked that we end up doing pretty well. So the feds have stepped in. They've issued a bulletin on the threats ahead of the Joker premiere. You know, I know it's a bit of a meme about people going out and shooting up this premiere. Really hope that you know, stays pretty quiet. I don't want anything bad like that to happen. And it might be a decent film. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't make me like feel like I'm rooting for Joker. I don't want to root for Joker. You know, I just want to know how he got those scars. That does come out. Oh, maybe I need to go see that. Man, that'd just be a bad. Just going to see a movie, just chilling. Oh yeah, these people rushing me. Like, I understand it's an easy kill, but man, I'm just glad I got out when I did. And I'm getting dinked on the way out. Ouch. So this would be the advantage of replay system. I'll be able to go into third person and kind of see where they were. That's crazy. They are looking. You always check the bushes. Looking all the way into Fatal for me. Yeah, this was nerve-wracking. Still trying to pick my teammate back up. Yeah, I want to go see the Joker movie, but man, if it's gonna be, you know, running a bunch of stupid stuff, people trying to ruin other people's days. You know, you're just chilling there trying to watch a movie and you end up getting shot. That sucks. That's the, you know, same with the school shootings, the Walmart shooting, man. That sucked. Just trying to go in there and get a pack of underwear and, you know, what do people get at Walmart? I don't know. I used to go there quite a bit, but it's been so busy lately. I guess batteries. You get underwear and batteries at Walmart. Speaking of underwear, I'd like to use this time to shout out Inerzy. I'm buying their weekly pack on Amazon, and it's fantastic. You get 7 colors of boxers. There's a nice pouch on the front. You get a lot of room. They don't ride up, and they last. And there's a fantastic pair of boxers. And so I bought 3 packs now from them, and it's just fantastic. You know, get a pair for every day after that first pack you buy. And I don't know, just talk about that. See, I want to talk about the news. So I pull up the news. I pull up CNN first, and half of every story they have is all about. It's all about Donald Trump, and I really don't want to cover that kind of news in my day in reviews because everyone else and their grandmother is talking about Donald Trump, and I just don't want to be that guy. Look at that. Made it all the way back to Lucky, way to the left, going here to pick up my teammate. Fantastic play. That's creepy. Buzz Aldrin's face discovered an iconic photo. That's the iconic photo of him looking at the American flag on the moon. But his head is turned completely opposite direction, looking back at Neil. That's a creepy picture. So, you know, the suit's looking at the flag, but Buzz is looking in a completely different direction. That's so creepy. Wow. Yeah, if you look closely, you can see him in there. That's a creepy edit of that photo. That's pretty fantastic. I always love reading stuff about the space program. In the last, it was like an hour and 40-minute stream with like 3 different wins in there, and none of them I got to be, or no, 4 wins that I wasn't able to record, thanks to YouTube and its glitched system. Yeah, changed my stream key without telling me. So yeah, it told me I was going live, and I was not. Florida sea turtle dead after eating more than 100 pieces of plastic. We just need to teach sea turtles not to eat plastic, or make a breed of turtles that feed on plastic. Even better. They'll clear the ocean for us. But the thing is, there's so much plastic. Those turtles will like overpopulate and take over the world. What a world that would be. What a wonderful world. It's a little Louis Armstrong for you. Prompted oh yeah, I got these guys. So we have we have health, but we don't have don't have shield. He's about to give us some chug splashes, but low shield, low ammo count for him. I think he has 8 shots or something in his shotgun, and like just bad situation overall. Not a great loot layout. Yeah, we are struggling. Yeah, here comes the chug splashes. Chug splashes were a solid addition to this game. Solid addition. Obama opposed Biden 2016 bid because he was another white guy. F in the chat there. We could have President Biden right now. How about that? And what would be different in the world? Probably not much. Taxes might be slightly higher. Economy might be slightly weaker. But, yeah. Probably be it. People overvalue the impact that just the president has, when really it's, the president in cooperation with the Senate and Congress make a lot of stuff happen. So yeah, wow. Poor Biden. Ed Sheeran's tattoo artist regrets painting the musician. He thinks the singers that tattoos aren't very good. It's a Heinz ketchup label on it. That's very interesting. A lot of people have their personal connection with their tattoos, so you can't really insult them because that's literally a part of their body now. Yep, we made it full circle all the way back to where I hid in a bush from those guys. California man who fatally shot mountain lion gets 30 days in jail, 240 hours of community service. Now, was it in self-defense or what? He pled guilty. Sounds like he was hunting it. The weapon that was used was also ordered destroyed, means it never be used again to kill another animal. Protected mountain lion P38. What a lovely name. The case didn't go into whether it was intentional or not. This article. That's what I was really wondering. So here we were gonna split and go for the supply drop to our right, but that kind of failed because those two guys came over there for it immediately. And then one guy uses a bounce pad just to get over there closer. And that freaks me out a little bit. I knew I had to go. So just to add a little bit onto this gameplay, I've been a little distracted. Yeah, we knew our best bet was to rotate corn, or this grass, whatever. Like just giant corn. Because, I'd been hit pretty hard, and we were kind of surrounded on different sides from different groups of people. Pull up the map. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 5 people left. Looks like, and we're very, easily pinched between two of the teams, and that continues to the very end of this gameplay. We were just not in a great position from the start. Switch over to my buddies. Oh yeah, look at this peak they have. Not bad. Yeah, look over. He had a better look on a lot of these guys. Whereas I was just kind of helplessly looking for them. Oh, the I forgot we were doing that. We were looking inside each other's faces. He started doing the same thing. That's great. Beautiful grade 1 gameplay here. So it's here pretty soon. He thinks he has a shot. He goes for it. Wow. Yeah, that did look on, but I guess maybe he ducked or it hit one of these hitboxes. I don't even like. Ooh, that could have changed everything completely. That'd been bad. Two X-Lords over there. Nice. So yeah, I was just kind of slowly moving in. I was doing this so I wouldn't disturb the grass. I do this little stutter step. It's not going to disturb it the same way that suddenly just trampling through everything will. So this is my moment in the spotlight. Sitting there, this minigun guy that kind of looks over here. Yeah, we should do something about this. That. Poor guy's teammate didn't even come back after him. Yeah, our strategy here from then on, just go ahead and take height. Oh my god, guy killed himself. Not the best strategy. And so, and, you know, we're still running this low match situation because normally we just have boxed everything. We would have boxed everything up here, but guy throws himself from the storm. He played it really well to get back in and not let us, you know, phase through. Played it really well. Trying to prevent his teammate from coming up. I trusted my teammate to go up here and deal with this guy, or at least stall him. But we're both running low on that this whole fight. You know, definitely gotta weigh the advantage of actually spending mats. And that one is the game right there, in my opinion. I should have taken that mini ammo, I didn't see that. He's just gonna try to get down here to us, and that's not gonna work out. Switch over. Poor Gemini, he was popping off. Just had to ruin his fun. It's getting lower and lower. And there it goes. With that emote. I threw in every of my the win emotes that I use. Excited to finally get rid of this skin. So that, yeah, we were matching skins there. But I bought this skin specifically so we would have another one to win with. So, and that ended up going our way. Any minute. It's gonna load me in eventually. Here we are. Just super tired for whatever reason. It's like trying to stay focused and continue this commentary. So I'm reading this article how LSU compares to Alabama and Auburn, kind of the big three of the SEC right now, big three of the West especially. And they give Tua Tagovailoa. It's only because I'm tired that I can't pronounce that right now. But they're giving him the edge over Joe Burrow in quarterback play, and I disagree wholeheartedly. Joe Burrow has carried LSU this year and at the end of last year. And I just don't want to be a homer because I'm an LSU fan. I purely think that Joe Burrow is better. I do think that he slings the ball a little. He's very dangerous. He should have a few more interceptions this year. Running backs. Yeah, LSU is squarely third. I knew that. I mean, LSU has a weak run game this year. Wide receiver, Alabama's obviously going to be number one. I mean, obviously. But there they have Alabama 1, LSU 2, Auburn 3. Total offense. They have Alabama and LSU tied at number 1. Yeah, I don't know about that. And then Auburn at 3. Defense, it's definitely going to be Auburn and Alabama above LSU. LSU's defense is non-existent. So it might actually run Auburn, Alabama, LSU. No, wow. Nope. They have it Alabama, Auburn, LSU. Man, LSU just sucks this year on defense. Kicking game, no surprise here. Number 1, LSU. Number 2, Auburn. Number 3, Alabama. overall, they're going to rank it Alabama, LSU, Auburn, if I had to guess. Wow, they actually pick LSU on top with a tie of Alabama 1 and 2, 1 and 1, and then Auburn 3. I disagree wholeheartedly with that. I just think Alabama has the best SEC overall team right now. But if Bo Nix continues to develop and they can sustain drives, I don't see any reason why, you know, they can't go out there and get some wins because they have a great defense. So here I'm marking a sniper for my teammate. Oh yeah, just like this last gameplay, we also landed in Mexico. Trying to get this skin out of the way, except the only difference with this is we had previously been playing Zone Wars. So in between matches of duos, or if we get upset, we just head over to these Zone Wars. What? Yeah, a lot of mats here. Go ahead and speed through this. There you go. Little mini llama from that junk rift. Fantastic. I need to get Joe Burrow some play time. LSU had a bye week last week. Alabama has a bye week this week. So, you know, Alabama will be able to prepare going forward for their, I guess, next half of the season. Except it's kind of unfair almost because the best team that Alabama plays up until LSU is A&M. A&M doesn't look that great. So we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, I see these guys. I thought I saw him, and then that's when I realized I definitely did see him. I'll go ahead and drop back. Set up and plan an actual assault with my teammate. I'll have to decide what I was going to do. I should have held these. Makes me so sad that I used them up. And also, you know, not taking the stings. Definitely could have done that too. There we go, getting a good split on this guy. I'm so mad. Right there. He just laces this box with battering. Not really sure what he was going for there. I was hoping to hit one of them and just blow his whole box up. That would have been hilarious. But we see that didn't come through. So you have Auburn. They're playing in Gainesville this weekend. That'll definitely be an interesting competition. Looking forward to seeing what happens there. So many auto snipers in the supply drops lately. That's like the new gold revolver. Like it's basically replaced its old spot because I mean they serve a similar function. And I mean, it's just yeah. I ran towards that sniper shot because I thought I was kind of gambling if he was going to hit me or not, but I wanted to get him to shoot, so I knew where he was. So here I'm just going to go ahead and build up and wait on my teammate. That way, as soon as he gets here, we can take, or we can use the campfire. ESPN's FPI projects first loss for each undefeated SEC team. So Alabama will win every remaining regular season game. Auburn will lose October 26th at LSU, 37.9% chance of victory. Florida will lose against Auburn, 46.8% chance of victory. So that's really close. Georgia, they're going to lose at Auburn, 46.4% chance of victory. And LSU will lose at Alabama, 29.4% chance of victory. It's an interesting article. I never trust ESPN's FPI. I mean, last year they projected LSU to lose like 6 games last season, and they ended up pulling out a lot more and going to a New Year's Six bowl. So can't really trust FPI all that much. You really just have to look at how they've been playing as of the last couple games and look for injuries and how much depth each team has. Yeah. Another little situation we're getting ourselves into here. This is pretty wild, how this ends up happening. Flip our match stuff here. So we have one group up on massive high ground. We have another group on high ground at Dusty Depot. And this is kind of going to be the battle shaping up for the last circle. And still don't have that great mats, especially after that one fight, so we're trying to harvest up here because we know we're probably gonna have to take height or at one point play on defense because we know the other team has RPGs and a heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward here for the sake of time. Wow, none of those switched to my teammate. Fantastic. Not going to go to the guy right next to me. That's annoying. We'll just go back to gameplay then. At this point, he's taking peeks, trying to hit these guys. And he may have just hit the headshot, but I know he did get one. No, body shot. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew he got one at one point, so I guess that was it. Not bad. So I'll stay on his camera view for a bit because I'm just chilling in the bush. I'm straight chilling. So at this point, he's going to start building up the steel because we know circle's closing in and it's time to go. So, man. Yeah, I'm hitting these guys pretty hard as they're trying to get into where they're going. That was, I believe I landed 3 or 4 different shots. Yeah, I was trying pretty hard there. I didn't really know who we were going to end up fighting, so I was just going to soften them all up. I really wanted to kill the guys up on the hill because we knew they had the strongest area and loadout. And I was going to go ahead and build up a backup area just in case they pushed, and they did. Ended up murdering my teammate with these RPG and snipers. Ended up getting him back close to full with my chug splashes. He is the worst time. There's so many RPGs. I almost want to count all of these. I guess this one might be 4 or 5. Just started counting earlier, and they were already using them earlier against this other team. So unless they both had 16, I have no idea how they had this many. Another RPG, an insane amount. We're both just doing our best, building back up with steel, getting ready for the next barrage. Beautiful hit, but he gets knocked. So I have to break him in. And end up getting this revive off, thank goodness. There he goes, taking his med kit that I had to I don't know when he took that damage. I thought he took the med kit earlier. It may have just been the first one. There we go, getting the kill finally from the guy knocked. So now we've taken height effectively. Stupid RPG. I just got messed up. This guy behind me should have killed me. But thank goodness I boxed him in. Get back up to height. And I have this med kit waiting on me. So apparently on Disney Plus, when it launches, there'll be 2 small series that continue the Toy Story franchise. Looks like there's going to be one called Forky Ask a Question, and one will be called Lamp Life. One will be just about Forky asking questions about existence and his life as a toy, and the other one will be Lamp Life will be about Bo Peep before Toy Story 4. So I'm guessing after Toy Story 3, but before Toy Story 4. Interesting. So at this point, we start getting lower down. We know we're gonna have to split this guy, take him out together, and so I go ahead and do my best to start replacing pieces of his builds. That way, whenever we drop, we'll be able to replace. We know he has traps out, so there's a lot of risk going into all this. So I'm going ahead. I'm already holding roof. There we go. Edit. And I'm already going to hold ramp here against his trap. Bold, bold. Drop right on the trap. My buddy goes in here. Gets the kill. And thank goodness I was still in the circle. Hitting the emote hard. That mono emote. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. That's our 2 wins for today. Just kind of not really as talkative as I usually am on today's stream, but definitely tired, ready for the weekend. Even though it's gonna be a short one for me. A lot of schoolwork and working on Sunday. It's gonna be awful. But yeah, that's it. We'll go ahead and look through the locker and check out all the skins we've won with. And there's probably a couple I still need to tag. Yeah, I gotta tag this guy. Not bad, not bad. And so this skin was the last one that we both owned. I bought it. He already owned it, and so we've won with it now as well. So I'll just go back to my default for now. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching me, I guess, because I'll be the one that watches this stream if I do it all. But yeah, have a great day, future me.